name is Benny Browne. For many of you who may not recognise me, given the passing of time and what that does to one's appearance, I thought it wise to tell you my name. In any event, I'm sure that if I was present today with you, I probably wouldn't recognise some of you for the same reason. Well, how's it from the land of Oz? It's hard to think that I've been here 40 years. I left South Africa when I was 29. When I was 16, I played for the first time at the Tiles with Dunny and the Showmen. Until I came to Oz, I never knew that a dunny in Oz means a shithouse, a toilet. No wonder my brother Dunny immigrated to Canada. My brother Tim immigrated to Oz soon after I left South Africa. Other members of our band, Graham Buckle, R.I.P., and Spider, stayed in South Africa. Gary Buckle, our pianist, went to the USA. Mike Dorsey, who started the Tiles, previously was a road manager with the Rolling Stones. After he left South Africa, he came to Australia and he settled with his wife Pam in Western Australia. He went on to become a famous TV actor. Unfortunately, Mike is also R.I.P. I spent most of my time in 66 and 67 and 8 at the Tiles, except for when I was in Bloem with the army for 9 months. 40 years can dim the memory, but these are some of the things which I still remember. Firstly, my good friend, Big B, with whom I still communicate a lot, even though he's in Sydney and I'm in Melbourne. Then there was Lanky Larry, the DJ, with the big glasses, and he did the DJ during the band breaks. He was also a prolific dancer. There was Reuben with his Ford Anglia, Penny, the young woman who was often sitting at the front desk at the entrance. Who could forget the Ivy League? What a band. The 004, Pete Stember, Brian Gibson, Pete Clifford and Jack Russell. The Gonks, Mervyn Gershnow, Craig Ross, R.I.P., and Peter Gilder. Sorry, I can't remember the names of the other members of the band. George Polly, Gene Vincent, amazing, Glenn Turrell, the good old Jethro, Dawn and Ron Selby, Third Eye, Lehman Limited, Nick Dr. Kenny Henson, Johnny Smook, Jimmy Thompson and Richard Pickett, The Rising Suns, Jess and Dave R.I.P., Lionel, Rick, Malcolm and Andy Hotpeter, or Hotpeter, whichever you like to say. Of course, Henny Becker, he played at the place right next door to the Tiles. Was it called the Riviera Hotel? I think. The Bats, of course, who never ever came to the Tiles as far as I can remember, but they were prominent at the time. And of course, Derek Bokkie de Beer, who went on to become a very famous artist in a South African band that did a lot of touring, and he now is in Ottawa, and him and I communicate quite regularly. Of course, the Dream Merchants, Billy Forrest, Billy Andrews. Billy Andrews came to Melbourne about 20 years ago, and we caught up with one another. Then he disappeared, and even though I've tried, I've never been able to locate him again. I also remember our drummer Graham, late one night, as the Tiles was closing. He offered to drive a young woman home as she had missed her lift. She lived in Durban North, and Graham got her home, and being the young gentleman that he was, he walked her to the front door, and he said goodbye, and as he was returning to his car, her father jumped out of the shadows and clucked him once. He took off like a scalded cat. I studied for my matric exams in the basement office of the Tiles during the breaks when Larry was DJing, and miraculously I passed. Now who could forget the famous chicken in the basket available from the bistro or cafe at the time? It was a special place for all of us who knew the place, and we spent a lot of time there and we loved it. To all of you I say, keep on keeping on. For those who were there and here but are no longer with us, including the tiles itself, I say R.I.P. One day we'll all be together again in the sky for the biggest gig in the sky. Amagashle, Hilis Indimilis, Tot ziens, Toodlepip, and as they say in Oz, Kopjalada.